Sound Explosion Entertainment is a professional DJ service serving Metro Atlanta and its surrounding areas. We provide the most reliable and dependable service at affordable prices. Our goal is to provide the best service that exceeds customer satisfaction. Visit our website at www.soundexplosionent.com. That's www.soundexplosionent.com, or call us at 404-910-4589. That's 404-910-4589.
Hi, this is Rose. Welcome to another segment of Focus on Your Health. And today on Focus on Your Health, we have the topic for you of You Are What You Eat, as continuing with our second segment of how to better improve our health. And today we have another great guest for you, Caroline. Hi, Caroline. How are you?
Fine, fine.
How's everything going? How was your weekend?
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. The weather's great.
Okay, great. How about you give the audience a little bit about your background as well as what you do?
All right. I'm a registered dietitian, and I work at a local hospital seeing patients and explaining nutrition to the patients. And then I also see people on an outpatient basis discussing one-on-one diet and nutrition.
Okay, great. That's great to hear. And welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming. Well, let's start with our first question. We know as people from the Caribbean, we have a lot of vast varieties of diets that we actually have from our back cultures and also the ones that we have adopted as well. So we wanted to know what would be the best scenario in regards to how to improve our health and making the right choices.
Well, the Caribbean does have a wealth of influences from around the world as it was developed, and you have many, many wonderful foods. And my suggestion is for you to go back to the basics, and that would be going back to eating the whole grains, being your rice and breads, going back to eating beans, and then vegetables and your fruits. And I would like to suggest a focus of which the American Dietetic Association and the Heart Association and the Diabetes Association are encouraging people to eat more fruits and vegetables. So that would be the first place to start, to try to include 2 to 3 cups of cooked or raw vegetables a day and 2 cups or 2 pieces of fruit a day.
Oh, okay, that's great information. But you know one thing about us Caribbean folks, we love flavors. Flavor is our big thing. And one of the things we focus on getting flavors is frying up the different meats and adding, different oils, different salts, different blends. Mm-hmm. So how would you actually tell somebody how to make the best choices on how they actually pick their flavors?
Okay, well, that is the wonderful thing about the Caribbean food is the flavors. But what I would suggest that you do is use individual seasonings, perhaps blend those together yourself, but don't purchase pre-blended seasoning because that typically has a lot of salt in it. So what you want to try and do is enhance the flavor of your food using individual spices such as curry, the garlic, and chives, the parsley. Put those in individually and without the salt. For using fat, the first thing that you should try to do is you're usually frying a piece of fat in the bottom of the pan before you add your vegetables or your rice. But try to limit how much fat is with that piece of meat. Use a little bit of oil, cut the fat off, and so you still are able to fry. Use a Teflon skillet, also a vegetable spray. And then once you add your vegetables, they're cooking, they're stewing, the meats. If you can, cook this product a day ahead of time, put it in the refrigerator. The excess fat will float to the top, and you can skim this excess fat off and have a low-fat or fat-free product then.
Okay, now let's go ahead and take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Okay, audience, we'll be right back with some more great information for you. Okay, stay tuned.
Sound Explosion Entertainment is a professional DJ service serving Metro Atlanta and its surrounding areas. We provide the most reliable and dependable service at affordable prices. Our goal is to provide the best service that exceeds customer satisfaction. Visit our website at www.soundexplosionent.com. That's www.soundexplosionent.com, or call us at 404-910-4589. That's 404-910-4589.
Welcome back, viewers. We are back here with Carolyn discussing on our diets. You are what you eat. So welcome back, Carolyn.
Thank you.
Let's get to our next question. My next question is, Caribbean people love flavors. We know that much, but the deep frying of the pork and the plantains, we love that sort of stuff. What are an alternative to deep frying that we can do in order to improve our health?
Okay. Well, instead of deep fat frying the foods, you need to try to bake or broil or grill the foods instead, so that you don't have so much fat in the food. Another way to do this is to use like a Teflon skillet, use a vegetable spray, a little bit of oil, and you still have the fat flavor, but not a lot of calories. You're still able to have the herbs and spices in your food without the extra fat. For the plantain, I would suggest the same thing. Instead of deep fat frying the plantain, I would slice it and just saute it in a Teflon skillet. I would even experiment with broiling or baking the plantain, and still using the seasoning that you use, but using less fat.
Okay, sounds good, sounds good. I gotta try that. And you know what? What about drinks? We love fruity drinks, pineapple, coconut, different flavors, tropical flavors, the soda, champagne, and all that. So what would you say to somebody who grew up on these type of things and loves it because it's part of the Caribbean? How do we switch up a little bit about those things?
Well, it's everything in moderation. If you grew up on those, and they do taste good,
yes.
But you have to try and limit yourself for calorie control to probably just 1, maybe 2 glasses of those beverages a day. There are low-cal alternatives, though. Things like Crystal Light. There's many brands of powders that have fruity flavors that are low-cal, that they're sugar-free. And I would use those as a base, maybe still add some fruit to that, or even make a smoothie with, say, fresh pineapple and skim milk, and that would blend up, and you're going to have less calories. You're still going to have fiber from the pineapple and low fat because it's made with skim milk.
Okay. I have to try that. Sounds great. So if somebody wanted more information on how to get better health in terms of nutrition, what are some of the websites you would suggest to them?
Well, a favorite website that I use is mypyramid.gov. That has a wealth of information, and they even have a website for children connected with that. And then also I would go with the American Diabetes Association and the American Heart Association. And they use the food pyramid as the basis for what they are recommending also.
Okay, great information, great information. And is there final thoughts you would like to share with our viewers and to close out?
Okay, well, the Caribbean diet has a wealth of foods and flavors. But for good health, I would suggest you try to control the fat, try to increase your vegetables, and everything in moderation. There probably is no wrong food. It's a matter of portion control.
Thank you, Carolyn. Thank you again for coming, and I hope to have you back pretty soon.
I would love to.
Thank you. You heard it here, audience. You are what you eat. So let's try to make the right choices, especially with the year being half gone, so we can start early with our New Year's resolution to get on the road to better health. So this is Rose, and you're watching Caribbean Focus TV. Remember, folks, stay focused, stay healthy. See you next time.